Patagonia is one of the last truly empty places on Earth. Millions of acres of wilderness, with almost no cell signal, no roads, and weather that can kill you in under an hour. Locals have a name for one stretch of it, the place that doesn't give people back. This is the story of what happened to one traveler who went looking for answers and became one of the mysteries himself. In March, a 34-year-old backpacker, we'll call him Daniel, set out alone on a multi-day trek through a remote section of southern Patagonia. He'd done solo treks before. He was experienced. He told his hostel owner he'd be back in 4 days. He never came back. His last message, sent from a ridge with 1 bar of signal, said only, "Something's wrong with my compass. We'll figure it out." That was the last anyone heard from him. Search teams were sent in 5 days later once his hostel reported him missing. What they found made no sense. His tent was still standing, fully intact, gear inside untouched. His backpack was beside it, zipped shut. But Daniel was gone. There were no signs of a struggle, no signs of an animal attack, no blood, no torn fabric, nothing dragged. His boots were still in the tent. Search dogs picked up his scent for almost 2 kilometers. Then the trail simply stopped. Not faded, stopped, as if he'd been lifted straight off the ground. Rangers in this region aren't surprised by stories like this. They have a term for it: wind shadow zones, pockets of terrain where magnetic interference from the region's volcanic rock can scramble compasses and GPS devices simultaneously. Hikers have reported walking in what felt like a straight line for hours, only to end up back where they started. Some have reported their watches stopping completely. Others describe sudden, disorienting fog that rolls in within minutes, swallowing landmarks whole. For 9 days, search teams combed the area. Helicopters, drones, dogs, local gauchos who knew the land better than any map. They found nothing more. No body, no further trail, no explanation. Daniel's family held onto hope for almost a year. Then, 14 months after he vanished, a shepherd herding sheep nearly 40 kilometers from the original search zone found something half-buried near a riverbank. A boot, Daniel's boot, confirmed by the serial number stitched inside. It was the only thing ever found. How does a man vanish from a fully intact campsite with his other boot still inside his tent and end up 40 kilometers away with nothing else ever recovered? Patagonia doesn't answer that question. It never has for any of the dozens of similar disappearances recorded across the region over the last 50 years. Some blame the magnetic anomalies, some blame the weather. Some, only half-joking, blame something the land itself doesn't want explained. What we know for certain is this: the wilderness took him, and the wilderness decided what came back. To this day, his family keeps that boot, not because it answers anything, but because it's the only proof that he was ever there at all.